most of my internships were actually in TV, and obviously I ended up in print, right? And then ended up in podcasting. So I've kind of done a little bit of everything so far, with all the mediums. So, which is kind of helpful. And I can say that a lot of the writing have a lot of similarities. The biggest thing that I would say is that in print, sometimes people tend to write much longer sentences because they can add more commas and just keep it going.
Yeah.
For broadcast, whether it's audio or TV, shorter sentences are better. And so that's I would say it's the biggest difference. But even for print, they say the goal is always to keep it shorter. It's
Yeah.
much harder to do. Print also tends to be a little longer in the writing in general, whereas in TV or audio, you usually have like a certain time frame to tell a story. For TV, it's even much shorter depending on the format. Obviously, if it's like a breaking news story, you get a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes for a package or something. Now, our podcast that we do at the Wall Street Journal, the shortest one we do is like 5 minutes. Unless we do like what we call a minute briefing, which is a minute or two, basically just giving quick headlines. Aside from that, most of our podcasts are anywhere between like 10 to 15 minutes. We do have some that are about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Um, but I would say that there are a lot of similarities when it comes to the writing. The most important thing in all of them is that you have the reporting, you have the facts right, that you have a story to tell, and the way you may tell it may be slightly different. You could do obviously straightforward storytelling. You could focus on anecdotal, right? Um, and with audio and video, you can hear people at the very least. Obviously, video, you can see them, but at the very least, you can hear them.